All right.
Take the wheel, Captain. Take the wheel.
Pondy dies
Crixie
tonight,
Industries
I
up for
heard.
29 months. Pondy dies tonight, I heard.
I'm sure.
Okay. Do I have any volunteers for recapping what happened last session?
Who hasn't gone yet?
I think we've all gone to this point. I think I did the last one.
That was last, and I did before that.
So it should probably either be Fen or Zat. If we're going by the turn taking system.
Why did you DM this to me? Oh, I see.
Full disclosure. All I remember is Pondy exploding somebody and some crocodiles and some juggling some lightning, and then an absurd amount of protest about me acquiring my trade materials.
Yeah, the skin of a person?
Okay, so things that happened last time is the group was seemingly initially disappointed that Pondy had led them to show off her power at a dark ritual because Pondy's got secrets, okay, and no one seems to get it. We collected some runes, we attached them to our armor sometimes. I don't think we figured that out in between sessions because we forgot.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh shit. We then continued on the path. We found a ritual site to the womb below that was set to ignite. We killed some wood elementals that were kind of a meme. We fucked them up pretty good. We then recognized the wood that was made that was used to make these elementals and the ritual site, and I knew where that was. Pondy led the party there. We found a rundown building, stone building, like probably a church of some kind, doesn't matter. We investigated, stealthed around outside for probably longer than we should have, trying to figure out what was inside. Pondy just kind of barged in the front door because Pondy had a conversation to have with Desmond. Desmond did not want to have a conversation with Pondy and shot Pondy, and that was fucked up.
Right.
So Desmond shot missiles at Pondy of the arcane variety, and Pondy threw a mudball back in retaliation and one-shot that dumb bitch.
Which is a kind of conversation. Where
And then
Desmond
ran for her life from the undead alligators that she's traumatized by. And then we eventually beat them up because they tried to squish through a 2x1 door, and those things are fat as fuck. We then returned to town. The lights were off, except for the inn. The old man walked into the inn first. We don't know where he is. He's in the void somewhere. Where I find him in my bottomless satchel. And then we're about to go walk through that same door for some reason.
I like the idea of Desmond being a dumb bitch. Certainly a dead bitch.
All right. You were searching. You were searching the town of Brackenvale, where things were very quiet, very sinister, dare I say. And you lost track of Bastion momentarily. And the inn seemed to be or should I say the tavern. Was the only abode with lights on in the village. And we left off with you opening the door. Let us go.
I will say Pat left out that Desmond, the Gator Priest,
Oh, I forgot about the fleet skin. I'm sorry.
decided to be mad because he thought that the sheriff was stealing his girlfriend.
Yeah,
and
I
then
forgot to mention
Fen
this.
wanted to skin him alive.
That
for
did
the
skin
Gator
him
skin.
alive,
Oh, I'm
by
sorry.
the way.
And then
Very
yeah.
dead. Very dead.
Yeah, he no longer
I
has...
skinned him long after his conversation with Pondy, where Desmond wanted to live and kill Pondy, and Pondy didn't.
Right, and now he's an empty skin husk.
I did take Desmond's ring to give to Dee if
Potato,
we find her
potato.
ever again.
Potato was a man. It was a human man.
It-
Anyways,
I mean,
I'll let you sit. I'll let you sit in your
with
cope.
him.
I will let you sit in your cope. God damn it.
I'm just saying, scales means you can leatherwork with it.
Okay. I hated that so much.
He tried to punish you immediately and was rebuffed by the dice.
Yeah.
Just another reason he booted up Dice.exe for this run.
Yeah,
So,
Dice.exe are engaged.
Okay. You enter the tavern to see a couple of figures. Bastion is off in the corner. He is kind of just sitting in that chair next to the person next to him. This person is sitting sort of in the middle of the tavern and looks up as you approach.
Why is everyone so handsome? Why is he like a more handsome Christian Bale?
Why is everyone hot? He looks up and he goes, well. Seems we found some guests in our company this fine evening. To whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Who is he looking at?
All of you.
Oh God! All right. Well,
This is... Ooh.
well, man, sir, my name here, Bowie Boudreaux.
Okay. He acknowledges you and kind of looks down the row.
Pondy stares at the Inquisitor and fiddles with a mushroom that she's holding.
Okay.
This here is Miss Pondy. She don't mean no harm, mostly.
I take a look around. I just want to look at the Inquisitors and I'm assuming everyone else in the tavern is wearing the same as what he's wearing.
The only people in the tavern right now are you guys and these 4 people.
I do a perception check to see if they're the funny little moth guys.
You
That
can
may
roll a
or may not have
society
murdered my
check?
mother.
I don't. Yeah, give me a society check.
Society. Like the
Yeah, you have no idea. They don't look like the people who you mentioned. They just look like people. I don't know. They're carrying lanterns. You're not really sure. Whatever the fuck that means, you know. So no, you don't really sense a correlation there.
Alright. Lord Zethek Blightclaw II, heir to the Blightclaw lineage. And I'll just kind of like give him a wave.
I put my hand on Bowie's shoulder as I walk past him. Oh, well, I can't move him right now, but I say, I am Remy Boudreau of Noctarian.
Do you have your...
You have the
You want
game
to-
closed, so I can't move the character.
Oh! Sorry, that's why. Go ahead. There we go. He kind of looks you all up and down and he goes, well, fellas, look like we got us some privileged guests all the way from the Black Lands of Noctarian.
The privilege is yours.
Oh, and indeed, it looks like we got one of them bloodsuckers in the flesh. Now, this might be a mighty interesting night, if I do say so myself. What brings you interesting individuals all the way out to these parts of the swamps?
I'm so sorry. We don't know his name yet, right?
You have no idea. Yeah.
Okay. Now hold on there, Missa. We just done introduce ourselves to you. It's about time you introduce yourselves back.
As a fellow Bayou resident, I do believe I have missed my manners. The name's Moreau. Inquisitor Holland Moreau.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Moreau. Do any of us recognize that name? I mean,
He certainly would not recognize that name.
Yeah, just
Scrolling?
yeah, just off the cuff. No, none of you recognize the name.
All right. Okay.
Do we know immediately what being an Inquisitor, like what faction that presents him as?
You can give me either a society or a religion check, whichever one's better for you. No, Abic, you're not restrained, but you are. Let me respond to you in DMs.
No, I know nothing about society. I love my cheese days.
Are you doing
Medicine
medicine
check.
check?
What the hell's that?
That was meant to be religion.
Hoping to heal yourself of old.
I clicked the wrong thing. This would be a 20.
He's taking his dementia pills.
Does Pondy recall any stories of the Inquisitors?
You had to roll a d20 to take your medicine.
Interesting. Okay. 25 is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna type you something, Pat.
Also, are we like glossing over that bloodsuckers is absolutely a racial slur?
I didn't mention it.
I want to know if we are aware of what he's here for, because you and I are from the same space, and getting mad at him and showing emotion is showing weakness.
Also, is it a racial slur?
He said it like it was a racial slur.
He's certainly prejudiced against you for it, but like
it absolutely had. It was absolutely.
you just are undead,
derogatory.
right? Like it's not your. That's not like your race. It's like
I'm just saying, like bloodsucker hard R is kind of crazy.
it's.
I'm sorry, if he said bloodsucker, is it fine?
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
known that vampires suck blood, right?
Also, of course, there's gonna be a hard R. He's from the Bayou.
That's fair.
It's just the accent. He's friendly, right? Him and his friends. How could you forget his posse? Lantern 1, 2, and 3.
I love Lantern. 3 in parentheses.
We love the Lantern triplets.
We haven't addressed the fact that old Doc Bastion is already in the room.
That's what I'm saying, Man Bear.
Good buddy.
We've seen him. Like he was
one
mentioned in the description.
Yeah, we just haven't said anything.
So yes, you're right. Bastion is just sitting down, and I've answered Pat's 25 religion check.
Okay. So what's he's okay? He's right next to the other.
We're in
guy,
a conversation. Like I'm not gonna There's not a lot I can say right now, but
no.
Pondy's just gonna continue to stare at the Inquisitor.
So the last thing he said was it's one of the bloodsuckers in the flesh. Is that? And then he introduced himself.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I called him on his bad manners, and then he introduced himself. So we're semi-net neutral, maybe negative.
And it's something Moreau.
Just Moreau.
Harlan Moreau.
Oh, Harlan Moreau. Okay.
Like how I wrote it in our... Like that?
That's close.
I mean, that's just for saying its sake.
Yeah, the only change is no X at the end.
Gotcha.
So, I was just asking, like, a visual, like, because he's in our eye line, so we'd be able to see this. I'm just asking visual, like, he's right, I can see that he's, like, right next to the is the Lantern guy, like, is Bastion talking to the Lantern guy? Is Bastion, like, looking at us? Is the Lantern guy behind him? Is he, like, got his arm, like, is he
roll me a perception check, but Bastion, how are you reacting to this?
He's probably like looking back and forth to like the group and the fact that there's like somebody next to him. Like he's not quite okay.
Exacto percepto.
Someone is imposing next to him for sure.
16 is enough. There is a crossbow being held under the table towards Bastion.
Okay, I would hope 16's enough to see what's happening and an old man 20 feet away from me.
Well, you weren't looking directly at him. You were looking for other weird things, and that's what you find.
Yeah. Okay.
Enough, but yes.
Okay. So I'm okay. So do something wrong. Oh, Doc Bastien, you just having a drink this fine evening?
I was looking for. I'm trying to remember. I think his name was Remy, the bartender.
Yeah.
I came in to look for Remy and have a drink. These gentlemen are here.
So out of character, how do you want to like play? Do you want to try to like?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Let us play around with the situation a little more.
Okay.
I start to step towards the Inquisitor in hopes of getting sightline of the other people in the bar.
Okay.
But I want to say to him, to distract him a little bit at least, is to what do we owe the honor of an Inquisitor here in Brackenvale?
The first thing you notice is that the other lanterns have now shifted focus to you, with you stepping forward. The Inquisitor has not broken his gaze off of any of you. And he goes, well, unfortunately that is business for me to know, and I am unfortunately not I don't want to say under obligation, the DM is having a moment. I'm not at liberty to share the inner workings of my employment.
Then it seems we are at a bit of a conversational impasse.
Oh no, I don't think so, friend. You and your fancy clothes from your black towers and those fancy all them fancy shards you got in your pack. Now, I'm none too much for being rude, seeing as I just met y'all, but if you would be so kind as to just leave those at your feet and walk away from the situation, then I won't be inclined to have to do what I need to do.
Yeah, it's a no-no word. I'm gonna take one step towards Bestian.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep looking at the Inquisitor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Now, hey there, Wardy. You'd be forgetting some of your manners now. And what is it you would need to do?"
Well, I am inclined to indulge this request. I am in need of recovering those little shards of mischief that have been circulating these parts. And I'd like to do it as peacefully as possible.
I turn back around while speaking and look directly at Zethik and Pondi. And I say, will I represent the true owner of these pieces of glass? I believe that, we are at odds. And I take one step towards Zethik.
Well, do you now? I'd be very interested to hear exactly who that might be.
I think we'd be more interested to know exactly why you need them.
Now, see, that's where I'm afraid I have to be rude again, but seeing as I am trying to mind my manners, I am just in need of collection. I am not at liberty to divulge why. Now, are you going to cooperate, or am I going to get to have a little fun tonight?
Pondi will
And
take a little.
his entire demeanor shifts just ever so slightly.
Pondi will take a little shuffle forward. Ask, why does the drowned Veil want these shards?
You want to check on that?
What do you mean?
We're gonna do what's mine.
It's not what they're called. You called them the wrong thing.
Vow, drowned Veil. Vow, sorry.
No.
I said Veil. I meant, yeah, Vow.
He smirks and goes, so you do know who we are. Cute. And his demeanor just, like, instantly his face shifts. And that is going to be...
I knew
Roll
it.
initiative time. Oh no.
Yep.
Manbear is not in the meat gang? That's crazy to me. Fuck me. Uh-oh. Here's the negative for our dear DM, is that Bonnie is at the top of the initiative list. We all know what that means.
That guy's been awful rude, and he might catch a mud grenade real quick.
Do I like? We see the Lantern one has a crossbow. Do they all have crossbows?
All of the
lanterns.
lanterns are carrying. Yes, they have crossbows, and they're also holding these. They almost look like flails or maces. They are these handles with chains with lanterns actually attached to them, and they look like serious actual weaponry. The Inquisitor is literally carrying this enormous lamppost as his weapon.
Like Jax?
Bigger.
Wow,
Bigger,
okay.
bigger and more gothic.
This is not a contest.
It's a little bit of a contest. Pondy, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna turn and immediately look at Lantern 1 who's next to Bastion and looking like he might fucking stab our poor old man. And I'm gonna hit him with a frog tongue.
Okay. Oh, are you in range?
30 feet?
You are. You
Yep.
are. Okay.
Gross.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
so he has to make a... Alright, that sucks.
Ooh, critical failure.
Yep. So he's gonna take that 8 points of damage. On a fail, so he'll be off guard.
Take the wheel.
Starting a failure,
back.
stuck at the end of your tongue.
Am I-
Off guard and can't move beyond the reach of your tongue. Okay. And he's gonna take
The
the...
AC is equal to your spell DC. That's crazy.
Okay. Cool. That was 2 actions.
And I will just back up against the door while he's still attached to my tongue.
Okay. Bastion.
I'm going to, as fast as an old man can waddle,
Mm-hmm.
try to get towards Zephic.
Okay. This is 25. And Lantern 1 specifically had his crossbow out, so he cannot use his attack of opportunity.
And not liking being held up at
Gunpoint.
crossbow point. Yeah, not gunpoint quite, but he's gonna try to blast good old Inquisitor.
Okay.
With a Divine Lance. So this is going at Harlan.
Sure.
And some crossbows are torqued at like 960 foot-pounds. It might as well be a gun.
Oh fuck.
It's like siege crossbow, like old.
Got
siege
his
crossbows.
ass. AC 25. We're never hitting this motherfucker, dude.
Pay no attention to the numbers on the bottom. Okay, yeah, roll me some damage.
Does he mean to spoopy damage?
Yeah, I think Spirit, will this do anything?
It did.
Oh. No. Okay. I think that was all 3 of your turns, right?
That is all of my actions.
Okay. It's my page. What do these guys get to do again?
That AC count
cool
is
shit.
problematic.
Okay. He already had his crossbow out. He says something in a language that you can't understand. For aesthetic reasons, I'm going to say it's French.
Oh,
Just so
No
we're
one
just
wants
so
to
we're
understand
clear on.
French.
Take the wheel.
Yeah.
Take the wheel.
Scruffs are
Welcome
disrespected
back,
for
Scruffs.
52 months. Foul pack.
Ah, yes. Legally distinct smite.
Something like that. And then he is going to do this. It should get the weapon surge. Nope, he missed horribly. Horribly missed. Okay.
He is off balance or whatever, right? So that makes it pretty tough. Off guard, right?
Well, yeah, I also rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Putain.
but also he said his spell in French. How strong could it be?
Ooh,
Sacre
okay.
bleu. Zut alors.
Let's see if we can hit this unhittable.
I don't like that. You know, it's weird that our like little bless bot doesn't want to give anyone plus to rolls.
So we're gonna hunt him. I'm gonna guess he's a humanoid, right? What is
Take the wheel,
society for?
Take the wheel.
Yeah.
Just reset for 47 months.
How do you just use the fucking
Foul back.
Nope,
I don't-
we're
I
not
don't
getting
think
any
so.
bonus.
Jesus,
Not getting
what
any,
is that roll?
Not getting any bonuses against this guy.
Condi
Well-
started the fight by shooting a frog tongue at someone.
But we should be able to shoot him here. No.
We're not worried about like we have a guy that's below us that is off guard and
That's right.
just easy to hit. Like
And
I'm a
that's
little
it.
dry on
Okay.
on spell slots and stuff.
His turn. All right, let's activate my Triforce proc.
I'm about to get killed. Yep.
All right, please take 16.
holy shit!
As he walks up and in this just menacing presence, just like a shark through the water, he almost swims through the air towards you, and just the heaviness of this huge lamppost as he crashes it into your shoulder blade, and a bunch of fire spills out and starts to catch on you, so it does a little bit of fire damage on top of the lantern. So
And it still does less damage to you than that fucking mosquito.
well, to be fair, I didn't roll that great. Anyways,
And I could have done
is that
another
it?
10 damage to me.
It's your turn.
But I'm gonna just go and hit Lantern 2, I guess. Let's try to.
Okay.
You guys are just like letting me get killed right now?
So they are
Some
going two times
some
before we're
real
going?
questionable shit happening from my squad.
My opening play was to help Bastion out. Okay.
That's true.
You didn't target anything, or did you? Oh no, you targeted the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait, why are you doing extra vitality damage?
Is it I think it might have been a spell that we'd never canceled from last session.
Yep. Okay. I'll just add 2 back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what is it? It's infused
They-
vitality is what we need off, right?
Yeah, that's gone.
Wait,
Are they
I
immune
don't
to
know.
vitality
Yeah, I don't
damage
think that it
anyways?
took the vitality damage, so I think you didn't need to add 2
It
back.
took 2. You see, if you look at the damage, it's 10.
Yeah, no.
plus
No,
two.
it says it
two.
took 12.
Yes, but you
Yeah.
see in the sub calculations, it says he took 2 of it was vitality.
Yeah, 10 of it was slashing, 2 of it was vitality.
But he only
Basically-
took
But
10.
he only took 10.
Yeah,
Oh, he took
He didn't need to heal 2. Because he didn't take
Oh.
he took 10.
You made him
Oh,
take
you're right.
8.
The 2 is because he's unaffected by vitality. You're right.
Yeah, so he should have taken 10 slashing.
Yeah, so he's still I corrected it. Okay, you have third action.
I said I crit and only did 4 damage with that fucking tongue lash. I should have done a goddamn one throw. Those are some bad rolls.
Damn it.
I rolled a fucking
Okay.
2d8 and hit a 4.
Remy, it's your turn.
This put me in a pretty shitty situation running off to the sides here. I'm going to equip and use a healing potion.
Okay.
That's ass. Almost completely useless. And then I'm going to use Courageous Anthem so that other people can hit stuff.
Cool.
Are we not finishing the loaf, guys? No.
I don't have
I
any
was
spell
trying-
slots, guys.
Don't you have a...
And I'm getting
The-
hit
the-
by the guy who likely has attacks of opportunity and that's only attacking me.
He just hasn't had the opportunity to attack anyone yet, to be fair.
Like, I mean, I thought Rob had cantrips, like damaging cantrips, but maybe he doesn't.
I'm applying Courageous Anthem to all of you. There you go.
That's my
now
turn.
It's disco party. Excellent. Yeah, he's not
Like
happy
everyone's
that
running
you
off
just
to the sides, like
rolled up on him. He is going to.
real cowardice happening here with the rest of my group.
Yeah, he's just gonna do this. Alright, so I think if you could roll that basic fortitude save for me.
Get
Oh my
fucked.
god. Oh my god.
Your spells are as paltry as your faith.
That's
God.
crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I guess
Faces
he's
of
just
feral
gonna.
druid.
I guess he's just gonna. Damn it. I guess he's just gonna try to stab you now. Or bludgeon you, I should say. Oh, there we go. And he hits. Please take your 7 damage as he smashes his lantern across your face. Lantern number 3 is over here. He... Oh, that's crazy. That's...
Faces of feral druid.
I know. God damn it, I know.
Sometimes he's a guardian druid.
Most of the time, I think he's a Resto Druid. He's going to weapon surge himself. And then he is going to... Ugh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He's going after you, because I think
It's
you...
fair.
Yeah, you just sliced the shit out of his friend, so he's gonna try this.
He doesn't mind his other friend has a fucking big tongue stuck to his face, though.
I mean, he does, but, like, there's also, I mean...
That shit's gross.
Wait,
They
does
did,
he
they
mind?
did, they did hard R him, so, like, you know, he's got to target him,
That's
right?
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, he missed. Alright. Pondi, you're up.
In Pondy fashion, was Pondy because she has her tongue sticking out of her mouth.
Get an enormous frog tongue out of your mouth. Jesus.
I'm going to target Lantern 2. Do I have line of sight on Lantern 2, or is he around that corner?
You have line of sight. He's got cover from you, but...
He's got cover from me, though. Oh.
it's a little
Okay,
hard
I'm gonna
to
try and help. I'm gonna help Rob instead, though.
I think Rob likes that plan.
I'm gonna try
I
to.
just
I mean,
like
this
that
is the-
everyone was like, I run as far away from that guy as I can.
I was trying
And
to
then
kill
attacks
the other
everyone
one
else.
so he does not attack us.
I mean, the situation is you guys tried to triangulate, and the Inquisitor was like, nah, fuck it. We out here, boys.
I'm gonna try and hit Mr. Inquisitor with a Tangle Vine.
Okay. Just targets one creature. You have to attack him, right? Yep, give me a roll.
Missed by 1. I tried, Rob.
Damn, that was with... Oh, man. That was with the anthem? Shit, man. Sorry. You have a third action?
My 2. I can pull up to about to there, and that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Bastien.
I think I need to kill Lantern 1.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, roll me some damage.
That crit was thanks to the tongue, by the way. Okay.
That's true.
No,
Oh no, you're right. No, you're right. It was
really high over.
Yeah, he crushed it. That guy's dead as fuck. Yeah.
He's dead as fuck. No.
Like, did he gain the
Well,
plus dead?
5 foot to here.
Okay. I think that's it, right?
That is
What
it.
the fuck?
Bowie.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. What's got a good chance of doing something useful?
Flank his ass.
Oh, I'm gonna. I'm just looking. Let's do this. Let's go here. Wait, what? No, move me, please. Thank you. Right here. 2 more points. Let's grab old reliable out.
So you dropped the crossbow where you were. You drew the halberd on the move.
But it's okay. Shh, there's a rune on the crossbow. It's okay.
It's true.
Da 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 da. Yeah.
Oh. Perfect land.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
All right.
Damage time?
Sure.
Now's when you
Damage
find out that
time.
he's immune to damage.
It's not immune to damage.
It's got perfect damage reflection.
Okay. I think you have a third action.
No, he took out a weapon.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
no,
you
that's free.
on
That's
the
just
move.
You
moving.
did that on the move.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have one more action.
Yeah.
I'm not certain that you can hit him at a -5 though.
You could.
I could. You could always roll the ye old nat 20
You're just you're praying for RNG because his armor class is very high.
because it's 25, right? Minus
Correct.
2.
That appears to be the number.
Flanking? Well, 20. I just hit on a 23.
You need to hit a 28 total is what you need.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
a
think I can do
15%
that.
chance.
I don't think I can do that either. So instead, I'm going to begin.
Get tripping.
I'm going to make the questionable decision to begin juggling Thinking Knife.
Okay.
So, I hate that you made an item called Thinking Knife. This character is actually you in the game.
Okay. His turn. Okay.
Rob's gonna get bonked.
He just smiles and goes, "Oh, looks like we got some brothers here." And yeah, he's gonna fucking. What's he gonna do first?
But was that brothers also with a hard R, or like?
Jesus Christ. He is going to attempt this first on Bowie.
My body is ready. Oh, I lied.
Oh.
Oh
Hey,
god.
He only gets a plus 15 to your 20 AC.
So he critically hit you. So I'm gonna start off by giving you that frighten 2,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna roll my critical dice.
I am
Wait,
very
wait,
afraid.
I'm gonna need to take that 32 points of damage, but
Right. It says if they hit and deal damage, the target is frightened. So isn't the frightened applied after the damage roll?
Does Frightened even
Wait,
make you take extra damage?
no.
It
It
increases
doesn't,
the.
it doesn't make any difference. The damage
Okay.
roll already happens at that point.
Yeah. Please take your 32.
Oof. I get an oof.
And I know we only have 6 seconds, but he's gonna do that. and you're like your knees just kind of buckle, and he kind of looks back at Remy and he goes, "Oh, is he the little brother?" And then he's gonna fucking try to smack you in the face to take you down.
Smack me or smack Bowie?
Smack Bowie.
You're the little brother.
Oh wait, what?
I'm
Oh,
the
you're
little
right.
brother.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said something equally witty about you being the big brother.
Yes, that's exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. He
yeah.
said something super witty.
I misheard him while my shins were splintering beneath me.
I'm gonna need you to take another 14 damage.
Don't worry, he has plus 80 to rolls. He's more likely to crit you than miss you.
Is that me?
Yeah.
That was a 14 on you. 14
Oh,
damage. Alright, I think that means you're down, right? Yep, you're down.
Taking a nap.
Yeah.
Bowie. Yeah, you guys just see him. He sweeps out, and you hear a crunch as the lamppost just shatters Bowie's kneecap. And then he takes, and then he spins around the lamppost and just knocks you right under the chin with the bottom of it.
Oh, so he's also a ninja.
He seems
sounded-
very adept at throwing this fucking lamppost around. I'll say that. Zethik, it's your turn.
You say ninja,
Okay.
but that sounded a lot more similar to this thing I know called pole dancing.
What the fuck, my guy?
Alright, so while we're being petty, I'm just gonna grab his boy by the shirt and just like look him dead in the eye and just fucking drain him out of his neck.
With the jaws. Holy shit. That's yeah, give me that critical damage. Oh, you only okay, I'll just take the double.
It's like watching the arterial spray just cover the walls and be like, really scraping the bottom of the barrel for your Inquisitors, huh?
Damn, okay.
And I'll come over and swing at him with my last action.
I know Zat lives for that shit. Like the just saying mean shit to people.
Minus my 17 is crazy. Oh no.
Right, you
Alright.
swing and you shit your pants.
Remy, it's your turn.
Cool. Cool. I'm going to continue to not enjoy myself here in melee range of the guy killing people. I'm going to... I don't have anything fun to do to this guy other than just like get my shit handed to me.
Do you have any way of disarming him?
Not
his
well.
weapon seems to be a problem. Okay.
Is your Courageous Anthem gone at the start or the
It's
end?
at the
your
end
turn?
of my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to intimidating glare him.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna fail, but I'm not doing great. My brother got killed instantly.
Oh yeah, am I supposed to have dying one right now? Right?
No, that's on your
yes.
next roll, I thought.
Is it? I actually don't know. It didn't apply to me automatically when I went to do it.
You do start dying.
Okay.
I have failed. It doesn't tell me how I failed.
But you have dying one.
Oh, it's above it, okay.
It's a will DC of 22.
Yeah, no. You targeted him and
No,
yeah.
I was just reading the bottom one. Cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give guidance to... I'm gonna give it to... You know what, I'm gonna give it to Zethik.
Okay. Transfer that over. Cool. Is that... You have a third action?
That's it. No, isn't Intimidating Glare is 2, I thought.
Nope.
We will attempt to demoralize him once again after he said mean shit about my brother.
He becomes immune to it after you fail.
Oh, he gains immunity?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can intimidate.
You could try on the other one.
Nah, he's
I
too
don't know
far
if you're
away, I
ranged,
think.
but-
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for that disarm and go for the crit success. I don't know, that 20 or something. I don't know.
Capable of stealing in... I don't know. Yeah, I guess we try to disarm him. This will be great. Here you go. An athletics check of 11, that's a fail, right?
Take the wheel.
Oh yeah,
They're
that's
up and down
a
to
huge
streets
fail.
of
Yeah.
Alright, I
got
look
absolutely
incredibly
bonked by
pathetic.
Bruno Bonk.
Okay.
Now you can turn off,
Alright, that was your turn. Lantern number 3.
Pray.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Okay. Pondy, it's your turn.
Oh boy, there's not a lot I can do here, guys. We don't allow healing here. All right, we're gonna needle darts at Lantern 3.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Before you take your turn, at the top of the initiative, an action happens. The Inquisitor lets out this incredibly loud whistle, and you hear boom, boom explosions just from outside.
That can only mean good things.
So, anyways, please take your turn. Okay, roll me damage. Okay.
I will head up this way to the back corner.
Okay. Bastian.
You ran even further away.
Order of operations here. Take 33 healing, Rob. I keep crit succeeding these, and I don't know how.
Can you what?
I keep crit succeeding these, and it's kind of amazing.
I mean, that extra bonus is really Jesus. You're also rolling really high on them.
Yeah. And then
Holy shit.
this will be on Fen.
Ah, 2 target health. Okay.
I like that it says versus living instead of for living.
Oh, you got 2nd level. That's right. Okay. For a second, I was like, wait a second, but then I was like, okay. Fen, did you see your healing that you need to apply to yourself?
Sorry, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Bloop, bloop.
Say something
Yeah,
witty
that's
now
like
that you're
rough.
alive. Hold up. Now there's your chance.
You are, however, wounded 1. There we go. Oh, and are you still prone and everything? I need to just check on that.
I'm wounded 1. I have
Yeah,
off
yeah.
guard, prone, and I assume frightened 2. Still.
I don't.
Yeah,
Would
because it
he
hasn't
still
been
be
your turn yet,
frightened if
you're
he died? Like, but didn't he
Which might
die?
die.
It doesn't go away when he's dead.
Nope, it goes away at the end of the turn. At the end of his turn.
There's down a stage
Alright.
at the end of his turn.
Yeah, Bastion, that was it. Bowie, it's your turn.
Okay. So do I? What's most important to do right now? Like, do I need to handle my wound situation first?
Wait, you're still wounded. Why did we take wounded off of you?
Yeah, I'm still wounded.
Is there a way for us to know if he has attacks of opportunity without just like getting hit by one?
I guess
Nope.
not. I guess we can leave that for now.
You find out by randomly taking 25 damage.
Well, let's stand the.
I think technically a recalled knowledge you can ask about like an ability or something like that, right? Isn't there some way to glean an ability from an enemy?
Mm-hmm.
So you could like, yeah, it's possible to learn.
So you take one action to stand up.
Is that an actual button I can fucking hit?
I think you can just
No,
have
we can.
him get
we,
rid of
we
prone.
can. Yeah, we can get rid of
Okay.
prone.
I thought there'd be an actual stand button.
No.
Alright. So we've stood up. Status penalties. Breeding frightened food. Yikes. Okay. Man. This is unfortunate.
What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna move just 5 feet this way
Okay.
Hold on, why?
because I'm in 10. This puts me 10 feet away from Lantern
Oh,
3.
okay.
And then we're gonna swipe. We're gonna take a swipe at him.
So your third action is picking up your halberd. When you go unconscious, you drop everything in your hands.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm standing on top of it, right? I can pick it up while I move, right? I'm only moving 5 feet.
No, you can't pick up with as part of a move action.
Oh.
So you
Well,
would have
then.
stood up, you would have picked up your halberd, and you would have taken the step. So if the step is your third action, it is not your turn. Unless you want to take the step back.
I mean, the step's kind of useless, right? Like, I would like to take it back.
Okay. So what are you doing with the third
And
action?
then pick up our halberd. Okay, I guess we just have to swing at the Inquisitor then.
Okay.
This is gonna be kind of awful. Alright. Right. Very bad. Yeah.
That will miss.
And
Alright.
that is my turn.
It did not reduce your frightened. Let me do that for you manually by 1. There we go. Alright.
How do you do that without like clicking off the entire debuff?
Well, you had 2 and I just right-clicked and it decreased it by 1.
Oh, I thought it. Okay, never mind. I thought I remembered right-clicking on a thing that had multiples on it, and it like just took the whole stack off.
That shouldn't. No.
Alright.
Okay.
Apologies.
He's got this wicked grin on his face, and he goes, I know you bloodsuckers don't normally feel fear, but you will today. And he's gonna go ahead and intimidating strike Zethic.
He's gonna hit you. He has plus +1 billion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
So we'll go ahead and we'll apply the frightened, and then we will apply the 34 points of damage.
I know. Okay.
And then he's gonna follow it up with another 1-2 combo.
I'll order him to kneel as my reaction.
Oh, okay. He has to make a... Oh, so he either does it or he takes mental damage.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll the mental damage.
Big 1. Going spooky
You
damage.
pinch him on the cheeks because he doesn't listen to you.
He's such
just-
a big boy.
It's like for a second there, he like stops to recognize what you did and goes, cute. And then this happens. Please take your 16.
Does that not have an attack penalty?
I rolled
That
it with
was
the
with
attack
an
penalty.
attack
That is
penalty.
the attack penalty.
Oh,
'cause he's
shit, it
got a
did. Oh
plus
my God.
15 to hit.
You just yeah.
You essentially can roll a 1 and hit you.
Okay. Zethic, I need a. Go ahead and at the very bottom you should see the DC 11. It's a DC 11 flat check. Because you are dying.
Sick.
Okay.
Screen's all gray. I hate this.
All right. Remy.
Alright, Lantern 3 is gonna get phase bolted.
I think that's a very good idea. You do not want the Inquisitor to get any more healing in this combat. Oh shit! Look at that! Hell yeah! Roll that damage and he'll take double. He is very dead.
Fuck right off, Inquisitor scum! And then I guidance Avix, or Bastion.
Okay. Cool. Pondy, it's your turn.
Not gonna have to roll like a 16 to hit anything on this guy. Or I can walk up and do a pummeling rubble that hits all of you.
Oh, you know what I didn't do for this guy? Hold on, sorry. I think I can still do it. Where's No, where's my...
Target him. I'm gonna try and throw some more needle darts at him, because that's all I got. Good luck. Nope, missed by 1.
Oh no.
I take cover back around on the edge of this corner, I guess. I assume the corner counts as like lesser cover of some kind for the table.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how to do...
I'm not sure what Pat's worried about the guy doing to him while he's like walking around one-shotting people.
Fuck, where did that option go? That's the splash. Damn. I'm not gonna worry about it too much now. I just, I'm looking for my boss bar. That's what I should have implemented. Anyways, Bastion, it's your turn.
I am going to go in between these two.
Okay.
I'm going to try to battle medicine Zethic.
Yeah. Oh! Oh no, by 1. I hate that too. That's so sad. I'm so sorry.
I think I just do it again.
He's immune, you can't do it.
Immune.
He's immune.
But no, I can ignore the immunity once a day.
Oh, that's right. You have the special thing that you can immune it once per day for one person. You're right. Dude, I forgot how fucking hardcore the medic archetype is.
That just didn't roll at all.
It did not roll.
I think he has to take the immunity off of.
Oh, does he have the immunity? Let me. Guidance immunity. I don't see.
Does he not have it?
Battle. Yeah, I don't see battle medicine immunity.
Yeah, it'd be on Zethic, not on me.
I know. I'm looking on Zethic.
Do I have to apply it and then just like remove it?
No, you shouldn't have to. You should just be able to roll again. Is it not letting you roll? Well, you're rolling a medicine check, so you'd be rolling.
No!
Pain.
All right, now he's immune.
Now he is immune.
And that was all 3 of your actions, correct? All right. Bowie.
Okay. Let's take another swipe.
I'm gonna hunt him first, my man.
He's already the prey, isn't he?
He's.
Oh, I
he's
thought
been
that he
active the whole
might
time.
lose that when you were beaten to
No.
death with a fucking telephone pole.
No, the hunt is on the enemy, not on me.
I found it.
Do.
There's the boss bar.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright, well that happened. Let's ready and chug potion.
Sethik should have been lost 1 frightened, I think. Okay. So you attacked and then you drew a potion and drank it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That is it. All right.
Value potion though.
Yeah.
Would Frightened have made it, if his DCs are lower, easier for me to heal him by 1?
No, it doesn't affect your DCs. It affects his
His check.
AC.
His saving throws. Yeah.
his checks and his saving throws. Yeah.
Ugh.
You gotta check.
Oh man, he has so many targets to choose from. No, beating up on the healer just seems mean.
What's war crime? I got a little red cross on me, man.
I target the medics first.
You didn't have to walk into melee range of him either.
Well, I was hoping to battle medicine him and Bowie. And then I failed.
Yeah. Okay. He is going to attempt his intimidating strike on Remy. We're spreading around the fear, is what we're trying to do here.
The most fearful person here is Andy.
All right. Let me go ahead and frighten you.
Cool.
And please take your. Oh wow! Literally the exact same number for the 2 hit and the damage. Oh, he's down. Okay.
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh no, that's literally hit me for exactly my max health.
Okay. You didn't have any wounded, so you are just dying 1. Okay. He. Oh man, he's such a dick. He looks back to you, Bowie, and says, "Don't worry, I'll come collect you later." And he starts moving towards Pondy.
Oh god, no, not like this.
All right, Zethik, go ahead and let's see. Just type /roll d20 in the chat. Oh, or just roll a one of the d20 icons. That'll be the quickest way to get you a flat check. Oh no!
He's dead.
All right, we're going to increase your dying value by another 1.
He's about to die. Oh.
Yep. More.
Remy, I need a DC 11 flat check from you, so you can just hit that DC 11 at the bottom of the chat. Oh.
We're fucked.
This is
guys.
tragic.
Okay. Pondy, it's your turn.
Let's see. It doesn't do a whole lot. Okay. I'm in cover.
Well, it's not going to
yeah.
help you once he gets up to melee with you.
Okay. I mean, he's away from my friends.
I'm having us fight a boss like.
Did I just go for
after
damage?
emptying our spell slots is pretty cringe.
Okay. No, I know what I'm doing. Okay. 25 feet. I do not pass any possible attack of opportunity range. Drop a 10-foot mushroom patch right on him, right like that.
Oh, that is 10. Okay. He needs to make a fortitude save.
He's still dazzled. Take that.
He's still dazzled for a round. Yes.
That's my turn.
All right, Bastion.
I am going to.
You could still battle medicine Bowie if you wanted to. Just as far as your options of who you still can battle medicine. Because you've battle medicine pretty much everyone else. Okay, hitting Zethic with the 2-action version.
Yep.
Woo! Alright, take your 29 healing. Let's remove your dying conditions. And add your wounded 1. Okay. What are you doing with your 3rd action there, Bastion?
I am just going to hit Bowie with a battle medicine.
Okay.
And he's at high enough HP. I'm going to do the lower DC.
Okay.
Wait, I thought he already battle medicine, Bowie.
I haven't done
No.
Bowie.
No.
He casted a heal spell on Bowie and he battle medicine Remy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that should remove your dying or your wounded condition because you've technically been treats wounded. English doesn't make sense.
Yes, actually, it would. I also think Bowie's no longer frightened, and I don't think we got rid of it.
Remove my cover.
It didn't affect anything. It would have been end of the last turn I just took.
Yeah.
No.
Your cover's
didn't-
gone. That's fine.
Yeah, I removed it. That's why I was just letting you know that I removed
Okay.
it.
Alright, Bastion, that's it, right?
That is all 3 actions.
Wait, Fen, did you apply your 11 healing?
I thought I did. Oh, whoops. There we go.
There we go.
I clicked on like the number and some weird thing came up that says untype.
Alright, Bowie, it's your turn.
Alright, let us okay, I want my crossbow back. So we're going to put the halberd away. And then we're going to call our bow.
Okay, so you're stowing the halberd, and then you're using the action to call the bow to your hands?
Calling the bow, yep.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, that's only one action, I'm pretty sure.
And then we're going to load it.
Yeah,
We're
you would have to load it. Okay.
Yep.
Gotta pass that sweet flat DC 5 check.
Oh, that's right. Oh, man, he's got a... What does Tesla do?
Or rub his eyes. There's a DC 5 check on his attack.
Oh, or
Like
he's
a
got
flat 5, or he's got to rub his eyes.
Okay, he'll take the action to rub his eyes. So he won't get to intimidating strike you, but he will get to strike you. He looks at you and says, "Sorry, little one. I'm sure in your short little lifespan you haven't learned real fear, but you will tonight." And he, fuck, yep,
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
yeah, he's tough. He's tough.
He literally hits you rolling a 1, just letting you know.
That's, well, yeah. Well, technically it would roll as a miss because it would be hit and it would be downgraded, but yeah, mathematically, yeah, he hits that 16 on a 1. Please take your 34 damage, Pondy.
I'm fine.
Fine as 4.
You look fine.
Okay. That was all 3 of his actions. Zethik, it's your turn.
Didn't the friend have dropped off at the end of my last turn
Didn't I get rid of it?
as well? No.
Oh no, I think you...
So was the second turn I've been frightened.
Oh, you were. You're right, okay.
And
So you are currently prone on the ground and weaponless.
okay, so I have to use 2 actions to stand up and grab my weapon, right?
Yeah, that would be 2 actions to do both those things.
And it takes 2 actions to drink a potion as well.
You have to grab it from your pack, yeah.
Bastion goes before he does. You can probably expect to get a heal. Hopefully he's not out of
I don't
heals.
think so. We're pretty much all out of spells. Like, that was kind of why this fight has sucked, is like, I don't have any spell slots remaining going into this fight.
Maybe you should give him the Shadow Glass shards. Someone rummage Rob's body for the Shadow Glass shards.
Pondy is pleading.
Okay, can I just ready an attack for when he comes back then?
It takes 2 actions to ready an action.
God damn it. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can actually do right now.
As the door open, could Zetha come in from the top rope?
Yeah, I guess I could whistle him to come in.
Okay, you want to spend one of your actions to give him 2?
Yeah. Put him though. So he can't actually get in range.
Spend his 2 actions to get in range. Okay.
We'll have him use his second action to bite him.
Wait, he got there in 1 movement?
Yeah, he's got 40
That's
feet in
40 total
movement.
movement.
It's 10 to get him into the door, and then 30 to get him in front of the Inquisitor.
Oh,
Then you had to go through difficult terrain.
Is there? Oh.
The mushroom
No,
terrain.
it maths out. I think it's fine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit him anyways, it's fine. Yeah. It's tough.
Okay. Remy. It's a roll a d20. It's a DC 12. Unfortunately, not.
Well, I'm almost actually full dead, guys.
Pondy.
None of this bodes well. I don't think it's possible for me to hit this guy with a trip. I guess if I hit roll that 20, it goes up 1, right? But go ahead and good luck, Tanglevine. Go. No, no, that's not what we wanted to see.
I'm glad the memes are back, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and raise a shield and look forward to my impending demise.
Okay. Question. Yeah, I was gonna say I was waiting for the 2 action heal on Rob there.
We're running out of things, but Rob, you can get 26.
Yep, there you go. There's 26. We'll remove your dying. You will be wounded 1. And you're 26. There we go.
I'm gonna move.
You're gonna move? Okay.
Move up to here. Where am I go?
Okay. Wait.
I don't know why it put me down as delay instead of end turn.
Sorry, what'd you do?
I tried to end my turn, it said I'm delayed.
Oh. Well, that's because you hit it when I think I moved on.
What's wrong?
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Everything's fine?
You're good, yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Oh, you hit him. Very cool.
Freaking better for plus 12.
When hitting him is a success, like we're all happy you hit him.
It's like, oh, you hit it! Oh, no! Oh my goodness!
Hey,
Doing damage to the enemies in the game!
relax. Okay,
Anyway.
roll the damage. Okay.
And I yell at him. Why don't you stay nice and still for me? I'm gonna puck you full of holes, you piggly little son of a bitch!
I fucking love that so much.
Do you have any more actions?
No, I spent my 100.
I need someone to message
Oh
me
no,
what
wait, I
time
do.
it
Yeah,
is.
reload. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, done.
Because I need to,
Alright.
I need to fucking clip that.
That's 7 more times. We clearly have the ability to live for that many rounds.
Right. Begin the Zethic kiting pattern.
You all on his turn, you hear a, has everybody either played The Last of Us or has been keeping up with the show?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Are you about to fucking drop spoilers on my stream right
no.
now?
That's why I asked. So I'm not going to mention anything. You all just hear this really intense whistling. And I was just going to compare it to something.
Is it him again?
Huh? No, he's not whistling. You hear an intense whistling from
Oh,
outside.
I thought last time you said he whistled.
He did.
Oh,
He did
okay.
last time.
This is a different whistle.
This is a different whistle. And immediately his ears perk up, and his stance relaxes, and he looks at you and goes, "Well, this has been fun, my new friends, and I don't forget faces, but I have indeed acquired some of the answers I was looking for. I hope next time it's as much, if not a better fight. But to that, I must bid you adieu." And he grabs something out of his pouch, and he drops it on the ground. You're all momentarily blinded, like a flashbang, and he is gone by the time your vision, in like a matter of seconds when your vision starts to come back.
Nah,
into
I
focus.
spit randomly in a direction hoping to hit him. I need to roll for this.
Sure, give me a d20. Just roll a d20.
You're gonna get sucker punched on his
11.
way out if it hits.
He's trying to decide who I spit on, and at this point,
it wasn't that bad. Like, you just spit, and you try to hit him, but it doesn't work, unfortunately.
Just spit on the floor.
would you have given me that if I hit a 20 on that?
I probably, you know what? I might
That's
have.
all I wanted to know. Okay.
I might have, yeah.
Would have also got taken a random 20 damage as he left the room too.
Okay. So, yes, he appears to be gone. And
I need his boss bar off my screen, or else he's still here.
You're correct. Hold on.
The trauma from fighting him still here.
That was
regardless. It doesn't
that
matter
was
if
a
the bar goes away.
classic mid-video game boss fight you're supposed to lose. That's, you can tell, based completely on AC and modifier.
I mean, the fact that we didn't all go. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we all go down, he takes all the Shadow Glass shards. So at least we kept those.
He is higher level than you, and that could have gone better or worse depending on rolls. You know, I think it's fine.
I feel like healing the boss is like a true cruelty.
Yeah, we used all of our crits on the fucking guys that had like 15 health.
And they also only had like a 15
we
AC.
used all of our crits. Everyone who ran to the door and was like, "I stay as far away from the scary guy as I can."
Oh, goodness.
Isn't that what a caster does?
How many casters are in the group?
I'm a caster.
I'm a caster.
So 3.
I cast Bolt.
2.5. I cast Gun.
Ben's a capable martial in melee, though.
I cast bolt in parentheses crossbow.
Like what? Like you were full. You were as healthy as any one of us. Like you was just like run in the way, like run at him. Like as
I just want you to use abilities that impair him.
I attempted to.
I can't because all my spell things are gone.
It's not like I had a exploding earth to throw. That was still down.
That's true. You already used your best weapon.
We didn't get any rest on our way back.
The exploding earth probably doesn't hit anyway against his AC. So
his AC was very high.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to win that fight.
I needed.
So in that regard, the fact that we were capable of doing damage to him is like a good thing, right?
I mean, he got healed for 15. He was at like half.
Yeah, he wasn't that far out of reach. I did get a heal off, which was really the point of the lantern.
It was a high roll heal too.
He rolled a plus 15. It was all of the damage we had done to that point, pretty much.
To be fair, but most of our hits before that had been at the adds around the rim.
Yes, they proved notably easier to hit.
Yes, they had an AC of 15.
Where did that document go?
All right. Are there any signs? Can I look out the window? What's going on outside? We heard explosions.
You can. One moment. Here's the document I was looking for.
Isn't the door... The door's open now, though, right? Like, the front... The
door
came in, so the door...
time.
We can see outside through the front door.
Yes. Yes, you can. Okay. You're looking outside the windows and the doors at everything going on?
Hey, Bastion,
what you think is going on?
Those nice
well,
sweet
first I'm getting
dreams.
up off the floor. Hold on, can you click prone off of me? Or now I've gotten up off the floor first.
On the ground where I just was, there's just a pile of mushrooms from getting hit so hard, they all fell off.
You can get healed for 29, Pondy.
That's pretty good. Okay, so you're gonna quickly medicine him, and then you guys are looking out of the tavern.
Wait, how is Fen not wounded, but Zat and I?
Whatever.
Oh, because you got it. Okay.
Retreat, yeah.
Yeah, and you acquired your wounded after you were battle medicine.
Gotcha. Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's why you're still hanging on to yours. Okay, so sorry, you guys are looking out of the tavern, correct? Are we there yet?
Yeah, I mean, if I walk to look out the tavern, am I gonna have someone hit me with a lamppost?
No.
Okay, then yeah.
Could I potentially walk so bad that I run into a lamppost and experience PTSD?
Probably because your kneecap is probably feeling real bad, even though because momentarily ago it was shattered, and then forcefully healed by magic. So yeah, you're probably limping a little bit. You're looking out, and the town is burning. Every single house, every single structure, completely ablaze. You see the remnants of what definitely were explosions. Some of these homes or buildings were absolutely exploded, blown up. The town is just in complete shambles.
But the inn is not on fire yet.
The inn is not on fire. No.
I want to go and try to search the inn to see if there is anybody in here besides us.
Okay. While everyone is still looking at that, Bastion, you're going to go start looking around. You don't find anything down here, but you head to the upstairs rooms.
Is there immediate danger of the inn becoming on fire based on what's happening outside?
No.
Okay.
No. In fact, I'm actually going to drag Abek up, and I'm going to tell him what he sees in private. Or I'm going to go up there with him. I can't drag him.
Well, he does that.
I can't start a second thing and die, surely.
You didn't start the fight. Pondy did. Pondy started the fight. You didn't let me walk back to the door.
That's true. I was gonna yell at him.
I just asked why the Drowned Vow wanted Shadow Glass shards, and
right, you're saying shit.
Right,
You're talking out the back of your head.
You should have given him the Shadow Glass shards.
You threw up the signs. You called him by their government name, man.
Yeah.
Like,
or they were wearing the
You're like,
symbols
why are
of
you
the
such
vow.
a bitch, Leslie? And he's like, no one calls me Leslie. And then he fucking ran across the room and smoked me with a lamppost.
Right. No one calls me Leslie, and I'm gonna take it out on your friend here.
And then Pat's like, I made sure I'm touching the door.
There was a point in the fight where I was like, wonder if I took my actions to run out the door screaming instead of actually continuing this combat.
It would be really fucked up, my guy. I tried to shoot him, but, you know, it's really hard to hit him when he's, like, wiggle dancing on his lamppost thingy. With his freaking 15 billion AC.
Now, his armor is made out of... you know what Crixian did? Is instead of having to roll well, he just made sure that whatever we were fighting had insane modifiers.
What is this, like... What's this, 25... I have 12. If you go before me and you have Anthem, I'm trying to figure out like what.
I need to clip this sound that you said when you shot at him at the end, and make that into a Discord soundboard because that shit was fucking awesome.
I'll be right back while they're talking.
Yeah, I think even with everything rolling, it's still like just under 50. It's like still slightly worse than a coin flip for me to hit him, and that's with my like double action hunter's aim. Ooh, slippery guy.
Hey guys, rocks fall, everybody dies.
What?
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Oh, Pat got up.
I'm back.
Okay.
So is the happening that Bastion just like wandered off while we're all looking out the door?
And he would have called out that he's going to go look for people.
So Bastion saw what he saw. I don't even need a perception check. Remy, you notice the figure start to slink through the darkness towards the tavern.
Okay. Is it sexy Abraham Lincoln?
It is not.
Is it someone we recognize?
Give me.
Oh, is it gonna be fucking Gideon?
Give me a perception check to see if you can see it from this distance.
I kind of want it.
I mean, I have low light vision. Is that relevant?
I mean, just roll the check and I'll
Yeah, 24. I see that motherfucker. I see you, Gideon, bitch.
You don't recognize so it is a cloaked figure, cloaked in black. The one thing you notice is that they're not making any sound when they walk. Like it is just silence. You're just noticing them slink through the darkness like a snake.
As if they're not even touching the ground.
Right, so D is slithering at us again. Great.
Well, yeah, you just can't hear them. You can see them walking, but you just don't hear anything. And the thing you notice is the emblem that is clasped to their cloak that's keeping their cloak closed,
right,
that you recognize.
Was it a symbol that was flying through the air as Pondy summoned an untold fucking ancient evil?
No, it's not. But that is a great question.
It's my patron. What? Wait, what?
I have another question. Are there 3 dead men in the tavern right now?
I want to tell. Oh, are the lanterns bodies?
Yeah, they're dead. They're here and they're definitely dead, right?
Do not skin any more people.
I'm not suggesting anything.
Buoy, do not remove their skin.
I don't feel comfortable answering.
I can smell that skin on you. Do not remove any more skin.
I just wanted to know if there's any little bits, a little scaly.
Bowie, do not remove any more skin. And then I call out to the figure,
Ah.
who goes there?
The person slinks up towards you, and the clasp that you noticed before, you recognize because you also have one. It is the one given to you when you become under the mentorship of
my professor, right?
Yes. And this figure slinks up and sort of gives a bow towards you, a head nod. And yeah, the rest of you see a dark cloaked, very pale skinned elf. You've never met this person, Remy, but you recognize lots of things. They address Remy. So, the master wishes to know how successful you've been in your endeavors. And they're just kind of giving you this, like, very unsettling smile that you are used to, but the rest of you are not.
Right. I've acquired all but a few of the items I was sent to procure.
How many?
See, now you're gonna make me actually look it up. Hold on.
Five, eight.
Well, I think you told me that there was 30 total, right? 40 total?
Yeah, but you have whatever's in your inventory.
I have 25 shards.
Yeah, of the 40. Yeah.
There will be a quiz.
That's most of the shipment, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yes, it would seem to be exactly 25 40ths of the shipment.
Yes. Always good at math.
Oh, and then I also show that I have the ground up shards, which are not like which are like part of the shipment, but not like it's not clear what like size or amount of shards they came from.
Yeah. The figure in front of you goes, "Excellent. I think Master Draven will be pleased, don't you?"
I expect that he will still be disappointed somehow.
Of course he will. He exists in a state of disappointment. I'm glad you've learned this. Very well. Things are now complicated. The professor has requested the shipment. I am to bring him what you've collected thus far. You are to find the rest and make your way as soon as he sends for you.
This is out of character to you, Crixian. Is there like some way for me to like confirm that this is someone I should be handing Shadowglass to?
The clasp that's around his neck. That
so we just accept, like, it's fine for me to just accept that this is the only way you could possibly have this is by being sent by Draven.
This is absolute. Nobody else would have that.
Okay, then I give him the shadow glass and including the shards in my bag.
Okay.
I'm deleting the items from my inventory right now.
Okay. He takes the shards and sort of with a flick of his wrist, they sort of disappear into his cloak, and he goes, "Excellent. Seems you are improving, but." And he kind of looks at the shiners you all have from getting the shit beat out of you a little bit. And he goes, "Well, at least you're alive."
I want to tell him does he showed up right after the Inquisitors left. So is he aware that the Inquisitors were here?
Are you asking him that?
No, what I want to say is tell Draven that the drowned vow. Something about the drowned vow is after these shadow glass shards. Because, I know that Pondy said it before he came to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah. The figure looks at you and smiles and goes, "Oh, we know. We're why they left."
Very cool.
And then you kind of look out into the darkness and you just see a bunch of red eyes start to appear in the background.
And then
yeah,
I
you
slap
know that.
Zathik on the back. I say, "It's your brethren."
It took him long enough. Kind of like straighten my back after getting fucking flattened into the floor.
The figure goes, "Excellent. Well, you'll hear from him when it's time. Good work. Don't die." And they will slink off into the darkness as all of the red eyes that you saw just sort of fade back into the darkness and into the night. No skittering noises. Just the eyes disappearing into the night.
Yeah, they're not spiders, Pat.
They're rats.
Okay.
They aren't even necessarily rats. They're either Dhampir or vampires. Yeah.
Right.
Like friend
capybaras.
rats or like. I'm so sorry. So Gideon's not here.
Gideon and D are missing. You all probably don't want to go upstairs.
Okay.
And now we have.
I look at Bowie
Wouldn't
and
be
I know
myself
that he's
if I
gonna
didn't
sprint
go
upstairs. I actually grab Bowie by the shoulder. I say, "Perhaps he's right, Bowie. I know you want to go upstairs."
I already pulled out thinking knife and I'm halfway up the
And
stairs.
then I yell, "If you're going to go upstairs, then you have to get rid of that weird skin you're carrying around in your bag."
As soon as I find old Papa Gideon, I'ma sell it to him.
He's already gone. He's up the stairs.
Is there any sign of the reward that sexy Abraham Lincoln promised us that he may have left around down here?
You don't say anything.
Well, this
Yeah.
is in his office, right? Like,
Yeah,
We
they-
were in his
we-
office.
they-
when
they
we
already did that.
when we
That's
looked
his office,
outside,
right?
like, is essentially the rest of the town just like blowing up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's
all
off.
burning. It's all burning down to ash, and has like various parts of debris everywhere.
Even Gideon's oddities.
Yeah,
Are the
everything.
bombs
Badass.
inside the buildings?
What? I couldn't pick the lock, but they can just blow it up?
I thought you did pick the lock. It was
No, he
built
said
like-
I wouldn't
That
be
was
able
for
to do it. That
sheriff's
was a
office.
different. That was to the sheriff's office.
You weren't able to
Oh,
pick
okay.
Gideon's place. You picked a couple other locks.
Yeah, but they could just blow it up. That sucks. I want to steal.
Bowie,
I want to steal the shit he's got in there. That's what I'm saying.
Bowie, you ran up the stairs to the site that Bastian found earlier. It's gruesome. Number one, the entire upper floor of rooms and furniture, it's all ransacked. It looks like these people ran through here and destroyed everything looking for something. And turned it completely up. They started ripping up floorboards and all that shit. And you find a pile of probably 50 charred corpses
Oh,
in a big pile.
okay.
And not like bonfire, like they were all individually set on
horrible.
fire and then placed on this pile.
I would like to, for my own personal amusement, roll a d20 right now with a DC of 10.
I don't like how we said amusement. What are you trying to do?
Just I've stumbled upon something that arguably smells awful.
And
Yes.
is horrid. Like, even for me.
Give me
Right.
give me a fortitude save then.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Do.
If he crit
I was
successes this
told-
again,
I was told not to, and I did it anyway.
You're okay.
Okay.
It's hard to stomach.
All right.
You're not. This is
That's
horrific
pretty true.
on
I
a
like that, Pat.
fundamental level.
Alright. So I'm coming back down the stairs and not on a slip and slide of my own vomit.
is he?
Correct.
Does he recognize people? Like, is there the ability to like recognize people from the town? I know you said that Gideon and D were gone, but like, is the sheriff's
Everybody
body
else.
up there?
Yes. The sheriff isn't there, as is the barkeep.
Well, they're like burned beyond recognition, right?
Well, I'm not attached to Remy, like the barkeep, but the sheriff did like have a storyline that was left unbuttoned.
Bowie didn't stick around long enough to see, but Bastion said what he said. So
Gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
there's-
there. If you want to spend more time up there, you just gotta spend more time up there.
I do not. It's smelly.
It's real bad. Yeah.
I would suggest we barricade the door and get supplies and plan to leave tomorrow.
Well, isn't there? There's no way to. I guess the supplies would just be we just ransack the rest of the inn.
Yeah.
There's nobody left who owns it now.
Yeah, we own it. This is called Finders Keepers. I don't think we need to barricade the door. Like the people outside are on our side at this point. Like the people we were fighting ran.
Is the implication that the Inquisitors exploded, like firebombed the town, and then were essentially run off by
Who sent me? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Because he whistled, and then the town
The
blew
explosions
up.
happened. Yeah.
And then whistling happened back, and he said something about how he probably needed to leave soon. And then, right, the whistling happened, and then he was like, "I gotta go."
Yeah.
Remy, roll me a society check.
That's unreal.
Oof. No, that's bad. Yeah. Sorry, you're not gleaning anything extra off any of this.
That's about what my rolls have been. I think I rolled a 2 and a 4 when I was dying. Or 10. I'm sorry, a 10 and then a 4 on a DC 11. Yeah, I guess, like, I don't even know what we do here. There's, like, no, there's no, like, next step to finding the Shadow Glass. Because, unless, like, Gideon and D just, like, show up out of nowhere.
So the DM will throw you a little bit of a Clippy moment. So you had this encounter with this person. You had your allies come in, and something's going on there. I'm not gonna let on any of that. You've gleaned what you're gonna glean. You were onto something when you said that there was something with the sheriff, and you wanted to pursue that line. You were told the sheriff is still up there. You know, you.
All right, I'm going to brave the upstairs.
Okay.
And I'm aware of what's happening, so I'm a little, like, fortified to the sight that I'm about to see. But I want to check the sheriff's body.
Okay.
I want to loot the corpse, baby!
So there's that. There's also, you do have information on where the other shards might be. You were given a vague sort of footnote in the notes of Desmond. You're right. You have no idea where Uncle Gideon is. You have no idea where D is. You also have the thing that Bastion came here for. You have the thing that Zethic kind of came here for. And so, like, this is kind of a point where you guys are going to start getting to pick which direction you guys are going to go a little bit more. But, like, something clearly happened this evening in the swamps. And I would like everyone to just hold on to that as we continue on this ride. So you're going to go upstairs, you're going to go search. Eventually, I don't even need you to roll, but eventually you will find on the sheriff is unfortunately, it's melted. But you do find a big, like a sack of gold coins that have been melted into like one big nugget. Worth approximately, what did I tell you guys? 150 total?
Yeah.
I think. Is what he said he could scrap together.
Yeah, it was 30 gold each.
Oh, is that something I need to add? Like, are we just going to accept that we're capable of breaking it?
Oh yeah, you can sell raw gold, like,
For
anywhere.
30 golden pieces?
Well, I don't know where you're getting 30 each from. I think he...
Well,
Can you just say it's worth
150 and there's
150
5 of us.
divided by 5? Well, you're saying I have to decide to give it to people? I guess what I was checking for, though, is like some connection between him and D. If there's something on him.
There's none of that. I'm looking for what the sheriff told you he would give you. And I think
It was 150.
It was 150, okay. Yeah, so you have a clump of gold, melted gold. That's
All right, I'm just gonna add 150 gold to mine, and then like, or maybe just like make an item that says clump of gold worth 150. Is that the best thing to do?
You can handle it however you want. If you just want to split it up 5 ways into
I just want to be
liquidated
amused by having people have to like find a way to break it up. But I guess we can. Let's just.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an item just called clump of gold that's worth 150 gold, and then I'll figure it out after.
Sure. But no, there doesn't appear to be anything that connects the sheriff to D. Nothing on him. And if there was, probably wouldn't have survived the burning.
How hot was it?
How hot was what?
The burning.
How would you know?
I'm just asking.
Do not
His
think about taking their skin off.
My God.
It's not a skin thing.
Enough to not be viable for anything.
Okay, can we talk about like the broken down storyline, like
gold?
which directions we can consider doing?
Wait, were there any? We searched the bodies of the lanterns. Was there any like nothing notable on them? Like the
You didn't
three
search the
lantern-
bodies yet.
Okay, well, I'd like to search their bodies.
Okay. They have crossbows, some crossbow bolts. They're lanterns. No gold. No treasure. No notes. Nothing.
No indicators of orders or anything. Okay.
Nope.
I can pilfer their bolts, I guess.
Do they have any of their like pendants symbolizing their position in the order?
They do not.
Okay.
I would like to pilfer their bolts.
Okay.
On account of the fact that I don't know when I'm gonna find a shop next.
True.
Everyone's
You
dead.
can have 15 each.
Okay, thank you.
Rob, to answer your question storyline wise, Zephic has something the 3 elves have a trip to the lizard folk swamps for some type of flower.
I also would have a reason to want to go to the lizard folk swamp. I need to get Zethic there.
Well, I have no real lead to where my like finding the rest of the Shadowglass shards truly are. Like there's no link to that. Like I know that we read like the ledger in Desmond's journal, but like there's no like this is where we
Is
go.
it
to make that
Desmond or
happen.
Desmond? Is there a D at the end of his name?
I've been saying it with a D. It just Desmond.
There is.
Sounds like we're gonna go ask a bunch of lizardmen if they've seen any Shadowglass shards around. That's our only lead. Is just asking people we haven't talked to before.
No, Pondy is a good friend. Pondy is the best friend up there.
The DM will throw you a bone. You are forgetting what the lead in the journals was.
I am. That's true. Hey DM, I try to perceive the thing I forgot.
You go through the journals again.
Yeah.
The place that was labeled as the location of the rest of the Shadowglass was just called the Beast.
I need to have like a
Okay,
channel that
yeah.
we put notes in. Oh, we have one.
remember.
Okay. Well, I have no stable plan of action. Perhaps it's time that we listen to our little stink monster and rat boy.
Let's go ahead and take a short 10-minute break. And you guys can mull over things if you want, or if you got to get up. But let's.
I'm gonna put this on the starter screen. We'll be back in a minute.
DM will be right back.
Alright, we're good.
Yeah.
Continue, Abik, with the question you were going to ask.
Oh yeah, so of our remaining clues for Shadowglass, there was something called the Beast. I wanted to look at the map and see if there might be any notes of a person or thing or place that might apply to that before we decide if that's something we can write off or not.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing on the map. You know, I mean, you know, I think the immediate assumption I believe would be just that. Well, actually, no. I don't want to give you guys any of your assumptions. You have a name or a title or something, right? The notes you found says that basically that that the remainder of the Shadowglass is on the Beast, whatever that may mean. But yeah, there's nothing on the map that says the Beast or any of that. The map is just a really well detailed map of basically this entire area from the border of Noctarian to the border of Marai to the border of the Meyer clan. So it's just this big detailed map. It basically just means that you aren't gonna like get lost a whole lot, and that your survival checks are easier as you're traveling through the swamp in this particular area.
Until we reach the Meyer clan territory, or
Yeah,
until we reach a territory. Yeah.
Until you reach a territory that's not currently on the map. Yes.
All right, well, we should probably rest because we're in shambles.
I agree.
Is there a place outside that Pondy can rest without being on fire?
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
You'll be able to rest.
I call this rug because it looks the nicest. I don't want to sleep up by the dead bodies.
That's true. There is no furniture.
It is a nice barbecue up there, though. You know.
Oh,
I do want to go through and like before we leave, since like this town's essentially going to be abandoned and like written off, like thoroughly search the inn for anything that might be of help to us.
Okay. Anybody who'd like to participate in that, just roll me perception.
Fuck it, I'm in.
Okay.
Why?
Because you rolled a 4.
Yeah. Is there any beer back here?
Wait, why did I roll
roll
society?
a big 2.
What is... Oh, I didn't roll.
No, yeah, you didn't roll yet.
Oh, I see all.
Yes, Bowie, there is beer. It's the same beer you had in your first night here when you showed up and
All right, I
turned
drink
your
my.
long
I,
lost
steal
sibling.
some, I take a stank beer and try to forget what I saw.
Okay. You certainly try. Remy with a 24. You're kind of looking through things, and nothing really sticks out to you until you get to the ledger. And the ledger of the tavern, obviously, it holds like financial information for Remy Caldrake. How much he was charging per room, who's in the rooms, all of that mundane information. But the one thing that you get is that Remy was in pretty tight with the local hunters, and he's got a whole section of notes in his ledger that is like big game hunt sightings, notes and writings of the tales of people who have come through here and swapped tales with him and information on hunting like dangerous game. More than just your typical, crocodiles and things like that.
River drakes?
Would you say the most dangerous game?
God damn it. Stop flaying people alive, damn it. Sorry. I almost lost my cool for a second there. No, but there were a couple of reports of something very similar to the creature that you found and fought. approximately around the area that you fought it. But there is one entry that sort of with the 24. There is one entry of something in the swamp that is of considerable size, and that there's like a warning. This person who is traveling through is trying to warn everybody they could to not go near there because this predator creature was just absolutely fucking enormous and is probably very dangerous to deal with.
Wait, an actual like an actual predator, the big one from Alien vs Predator.
No.
Thank God.
Predator as in
no
predator type
chance.
creature.
Is there
Okay, I
information
just
on
want you to know
place
if you wanted to
or-
kill us in the campaign, you just put one of those in.
I did
We'd
not.
stand no chance.
Just in case we see 3 red dots on any of us, you know what I mean? Like, just...
Right. The
Is
only
there
red
any
dots in the darkness I
information-
want to see are rats.
Yeah. Is there any information about where or what it is?
You get a general couple mile radius location of where this person thought that its territory might be, or at least the places where they saw signs of it. You get information on like basically trees that are like trampled down, just snapped in half by something really big, just like crocodile corpses just torn in half. Like full-size crocodile corpses just in half. Just like tons of stuff like that. You have a general couple mile radius sort of location.
I want to take that information and tear it out and pocket it.
Okay.
But I'm not like particularly pressed to go and attack something that terrifying.
Well, certainly not tonight. You guys are getting ready to rest.
Is it directionally, is it in the same region as the direction we're going for the Meyerclaw clans?
You would have to go. Yes, they're both. The Meyer clan territories are north, and this area is. You do have to go north. You don't have to go any south. It is not necessarily out of the way, but it's a little offshoot, right? It's not direct north, and you'll hit both. It's like you go northwest, and then you'll have to realign northeast. The location is actually fairly close to where you found Desmond.
Gotcha.
Like if you consult the map, it's probably within half an hour hike. Not even a
That's
full
where the
hour.
Drake was.
No, the Drake was actually a little further. No, sorry, the Drake was an hour from the Wychmere site.
Oh, okay, so it's...
So that was even further.
Okay.
Can we...
Oh, wait. Before we commit to resting, did any of the lanterns have any special metals on them? Whether it be silver, adamantium, or the last one?
No, I just wanted to like, are they just like normal lanterns, or do they have like any like descriptive factors about them?
They
to
didn't.
make
That's what I.
them-
Well, at least that's what I checked, and he said no.
They don't like I said they don't have any insignia or anything on them. You already checked for that. As far as their actual lanterns go, I'd mentioned before that they're not just lanterns. They're like weapons that also function as lanterns. They are like a mace or a flail. It's this big metal piece of lantern that is chained to a handle. That is a very effective weapon, as we saw. So it's one of those things. So, but there's nothing extraordinary about them other than that's kind of just a unique design, I think. But otherwise, they function as maces, and they also can function as a torch. If you wanted to put some sort of flammable item in there, candle or fuel or whatever. But other than that, they're not remarkable.
Like, if someone like saw them before, would they be able to like easily recognize them?
Probably you've never seen this before, so like if you saw it again, you would probably recognize it immediately.
Okay.
They're almost uniform.
I will take one with me in case we end up at my mother's sanctum and see if my siblings have seen it before.
Okay.
Like later down the line.
Okay. Cool beans. Anything else before you guys take your rest?
I mean, I'm going to treat wounds everybody to full, but
I think,
Yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead and
the long rest will heal me anyway.
yeah, everyone will be able to heal themselves up and get their spell slots and everything on the long rest. But last call, was there anything before you guys rest?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
click the button.
I've done everything important.
Yep. Go ahead and click the button. Have your long rest. Regain all
Should
your spell slot.
Should I put my health at full? This has put me at 29 out of 30.
A long rest.
Is there
I mean,
assumption-
you can assume Bastion healed you. Yeah.
Is
I
there
guess.
an assumption that Bastion would have like gone around?
Yeah, like I'm healing everybody. It only takes 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. It is assumed that Bastion is going around healing people before you go to sleep. The power Pine Saw, and by Pine Saw I mean the medicine skill.
By medicine skill, you mean an old corpse of an elf walking around, touching on people.
I can leave you at not full HP. That's up to you.
You're the one who called yourself a corpse, not me.
You know what? True.
The consequences of my own actions.
And one of your heals requires touch distance. I didn't say anything bad.
Okay. You wake up in the morning. The smell of it. What?
Feeling like P. Diddy. Anyway. Sorry.
Oh,
No, we don't say that anymore for sure.
Yeah,
What?
we definitely don't say that anymore.
I'm sorry.
No.
My
What
brain's
the
evil.
I'm starting to get some weird vibes. First, it was the flaying of the human
He's
guy.
like asking how
Now-
hot the fire was so that he could flay more bodies and shit. Like,
No, well,
Now
no.
like a P. Diddy
don't
reference.
pretend you were not trying to take their skin.
I wasn't going to take their skin. It's not even scaly. It's not useful.
Oh my god. Doesn't mean you weren't trying to take it.
No, I just wondering like it's like they burned and everything. Like they're identifiable. Are they identifiable? Like
They obviously were
I
because
think
I was able to.
gold has an
tell which ones to
incredibly
shoot.
high melting temperature. So like if it's melted the gold, then like there's like shit all usable on them.
Oh, you're gonna be that guy. You're gonna have them like name the Celsius degrees of the fire in the Magic Town.
Yep. I need to know. I need to know if this arcane
You know
fire
what?
is fueled.
When I sell this blob, Bowie ain't getting shit now.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you wake up to the smell of ash on the air, and kind of a quiet and somber morning. Where are you guys headed? What have we decided? What direction are we taking?
Time to head north, fam.
Okay, so you guys are going to leave Brackenvale in the area, and you're headed north. Are you okay? So but I do need a direction. Are you?
I do have a secondary question. The D and Gideon, we have no like inkling of where D and Gideon disappeared to, right? Like, there's no
You found nothing about them. I mean, you could certainly maybe search the remnants of his store. I mean, if there's anything left.
True, it's exploded.
Yeah, you guys haven't done that yet. But otherwise, there's no sign. D was not among the dead bodies. Gideon was not among the dead bodies. They appear to just be gone. But like everyone else in the village was here. There is nobody left. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as you having a link, I don't know what I mean. Yeah, you didn't find anything. So it's kind of an open-ended sort of thing.
You might have had some cool magic items survive the fire.
Perhaps we should go check old Freaky No Blink's house first before we leave.
Let's check it out.
And I look at Bowie.
Yeah.
That's Bowie's response to that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. We're going... Yeah, we'll check out... We'll see if there's anything left of Gideon's place. I just assumed it would be protected by some sort of magic shit, since, like, everything else he does is protected by some sort of magic shit.
I suppose if you want a better response, Bowie solemnly nods, but is clearly hungover. His attempt to drink away what he saw didn't work.
Okay. Yeah, you should all be on this map now. You can make your way towards.
Oh my god. I attempted to move through at least one wall.
Oh no.
Just want to be over here.
Okay. So I know the map isn't necessarily updated. But this was Gideon's. I want everyone to roll a... Yeah, everyone give me a perception check as you're kind of perusing the area. Oh no.
I do like that you added that back.
Yeah, no, I found it. I was like, oh cool, update, and then re-enable.
We just blow on this dice. It's gonna do something.
Okay.
That's not okay.
Zach poops his pants.
I'm choosing not to perceive Gideon. I don't want anything to do with that man.
25. 25 is pretty good. You see there's ash, there's refuse, there's like broken pieces of furniture and housing, right? 25. Bastion, you're the only one who notices that none of this refuse looks like it's from Gideon's shop. In fact, the plot of land where Gideon's shop is, it's like sunk in from where it sits, right on the earth. But there's no, you don't find any scorch marks, any indentations for explosion. It looks like the building was like just vanished. It doesn't look like any of this refuse or trash. It looks like it's all from the surrounding wood bridges, from other buildings. Like the wind has swept it through. It looks like Gideon's was not here for any of this damage. It's just kind of gone.
Can I detect magic and see if there's anything?
Sure. You can certainly try. Okay. You do not sense the presence of any magic in this 30-foot emanation.
I mean, like, as a player, I have ideas, but I don't know that as a character. Like, Bastion would know wizard skills.
Yeah, I don't think Bastion would have much of a clue of what may have transpired here. Despite what Attic may know. or suspect. But yeah, that's what you get. And that because you got the highest of that 25, that was a critical success. So you got everything you're gonna get.
The place isn't here. There's nothing left from it. I guess we go to the whatever this monster is.
Well, you guys don't know where that is yet.
Sure.
I haven't shared that. But I also don't know that it's I don't know that it's like the best direction for us as a half beaten to death squad of like something that can just like tear crocodiles in half. Also, Zephyr, you shouldn't have the wounded, right? Oh, Zephyr has it. My bad, my bad. Alright, and so I perceived well enough, but not well enough to know that it doesn't look like Gideon's place. I'm like, man, his place sure is fucked now.
Yeah, I mean, it was really hard to notice the intricacies of that search, but yeah, you find all that other stuff. But yeah, like it looks like, yeah, Bastion was the only one who noticed that it didn't look like Gideon's was here during the explosions, during the assault, I should say. But like, yeah, to you it looks like it was. I mean, it looks like a war zone.
Well, now I feel guilty for not sharing that I know where the beast is, or that I know what I presume may be the beast. I guess my question is it close enough to the Meyer clan area where we can ask people from the Meyer clan or from where we're going about it? Like, is it like
it is probably a couple hours hike from here. It's gonna take you days to reach the Meyer clan territory.
All right, so I tell everyone the information about this this great beast that I found in the bar.
Okay. All right.
And that it may be a more efficient traveling method. Though I don't want to seem like I'm doing it out of self-interest, just that like it literally feels like the most efficient use of our movement, essentially. And I know that Bowie will get excited because it's like a hunt for a big monster.
Did it describe the monster at all? Like,
no, just that it could destroy trees and tore crocodiles in half.
Yeah, just spooky environmental signs of something big and scary and hungry.
Sure, but like that river drake we fought, like probably could be described the same way. I'm just trying to like, how much of this is like
that thing was not that big or powerful. That thing could not knock over trees.
So that's what I'm trying to like piece together is how much of this is like you're a commoner level threat versus being level 3, which like isn't high, but like beats being level 0.
Oh, like it's just really big versus like we're about to roll up on like a fucking dragon or something.
Yeah, like the Tarrasque is about to come fucking eat our ass.
Yeah.
Sorry, legally distinct Tarrasque, whatever the fuck that is.
It's Tarrasque, but there's an accent gra over the E because we're
Tarrasque.
No alt characters, god damn it. No alt codes.
I guess what I want to present to the group is that we can check on this. We don't necessarily need to fight something that is beyond our grasp, but that it's essentially not necessarily on the way, but like it would be much more difficult to go do this and then come back and to like go to the Meyer clan territory and then come back and do this.
Could we scout it out, or is this thing gonna have like heat-seeking? Like I could scout.
Yeah, it's a heat-seeking dragon.
Yeah.
I think could we scout and like could we swamp lore or nature to like is there like things
yes,
we might
please.
know of that might fit this?
That is a great question. Anybody who would like to?
Oh,
anyone
you know I swamp lore.
Yeah, I know all of you swamp lore. So
you know I swamp lore.
But yeah, everyone who can swamp lore can give me a swamp lore.
It's not good.
We're counting on you, Bowie. You need to swamp lore better than we did.
Swamp lore. I am a swamp lore expert.
Let's go.
Look at that. Yeah. From the sounds of the information you found, you know, it's just writings, right? It's report after the fact. It just sounds like a really big creature of some kind. It could be anything, you know, just something. It sounds really big. The first thing you gather is something that is able to snap healthy trees in half, whether intentionally or not. You know, it just kind of depends. It's probably pretty big, especially if, like, you know, again, the reports of crocodile being snapped in half, and then like half of it being eaten, and then the other half just kind of being left around. It's probably an eater. So like, your deduction is that it's just a very large predator. There doesn't appear to be any. There's no magical terrain signs. Like, there's nothing about the environment being funky because of any sort of. You've heard about dragons, and like if we're going to get into specifics, like dragons will typically affect their environment around them in very strange ways that are akin to the type of dragon they are. And you don't get any of that. You think that this is just a big fucking predator in the swamp.
So I guess my concern is like what use did it have, or how, like what means of procurement did it have for gathering shadow glass?
You think that the creature itself probably doesn't have any.
Oh, okay. So it's like it's more like a either a hiding spot for Desmond, or that there's someone else there that's doing it.
Yeah. So if you had a whole bunch of really expensive shit that you wanted to keep safe, like
you hide it next to some amorphous blob monster that destroys trees and crocodiles.
Yeah, you hide it where nobody would go, which is somewhere where maybe a big old predator is hanging around.
Okay. I guess I don't feel bad, because feeling bad for Pondi is not something that my character is capable of doing, because I still view Pondi as like a weird walking like smell monster a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But I do feel bad that this is like sidetracking Pondi's quest, right? While I feel like I vowed to Pondi's quest, like when we were at the inn and I said we should go to the Miraclaw clan, this
Pondi's an ADHD monster. Okay.
It also is on the way. Let's.
I just want to make it clear.
She will get reminded that she wants to go see Yagi, but if something distracts her, she's fucking off the path instantly.
Well, here's my question: is can I get Pondi excited about this big monster the same way that it's easy to get?
Oh, I haven't had a chance to talk yet, but yeah, Pondi would be very excited, because if we're going to Mire Clan territory, Pondi would love to show off a big monster kill to Grisk. And you don't know who Grisk is, but Pondi talks about Grisk as a friend.
Oh, yes. It's hunting time.
So I've got everyone except for Zethic excited about going. I guess I feel like Bastion's just kind of on my side because it's on the way and he's old.
It's not a big fucking side trek. It's fine.
I love how we had the.
No, I feel like he's very agreeable because of like and I attribute that to being old, but he could just be agreeable.
Oh, that's funny.
Zethic, what are your thoughts?
I'm accompanying you in the hopes that we eventually end up in Noctarian.
Okay, I'm gonna use. Okay, so we can agree that we're gonna go to where this is on the map, but on the way, I'd like to get more of a grasp on why Zethic is trying to follow me around. It still feels like a little amorphous to my character why he is following
you're
me.
From Noctarian, and I need to go there, and I can't just walk into the city.
But you were sent to find me specifically at the beginning.
Well, no. Okay, how about this? How about we do this the RPG way? So you guys are going to travel. You guys are traveling to this place on the map. It's a couple hours away. You don't require a survival check to get to the area because you have that map that you paid a lot of money for.
My excellent swamp skills.
Yeah, that too, but mostly the map.
Okay.
Sorry, you paid a lot of money for the map. It was a point that you guys were real mad about it, but I was like, hey, just like eliminate the dice rolls.
This is what I wanted to do with the blob of gold, is because the map ended up being so useful, I didn't want to necessarily split it 30 each. I wanted to have everyone do 29 except for Bastion, who would recoup 4/5 of the cost of this map that he spent a lot on, but it ended up being incredibly useful. So once we hit a town, that was my plan with the gold.
You can just liquidate it now. That's fine.
So then we would all gain 29 and Bastion would gain 34 gold.
Yeah. I actually think you did talk Gideon down by a couple silvers, so I think it was 4 silver, 5. Sorry.
I gave him 3 gold and a different magic item. Like, it was still 5, but
That's
Yeah,
right. Okay.
I just
I
think
gave
I think
something
this
away that
works
was
the
gonna
best. Is
I
that we
added
all take
29 gold.
29. Yeah, we all
I
take
added
29.
29.
He takes 34.
Mhm.
And then we've essentially now it's all of our map pretty much, but also he recouped the cost that he bit in
Yeah.
the first place.
That sounds fair to me.
Is it fine if I up change gold into platinum? It's like 10 apiece, right?
That's
So
fine.
if
Yeah,
I have 47 gold, I can just make it into 4
Yeah.
for platinum.
However you want to keep track of it, as long as you do the math. It's good with me. So,
Change it
but,
all out at some nondescript shop.
um, so yeah, so you guys are liquidating that. Yeah, so on the way to this area, Remy, you find yourself sort of walking in tandem with Zephic along this trip. This is your opportunity
Okay,
to
rat
in
boy.
character.
I'm sorry, Zethic. I have some questions about your personal quest. When you happened upon us the first time, you were looking for me, I believe, specifically.
Yes, I had heard there was an emissary of Nocturian in the area, and I am looking to reunite with my father, Lord Zethemir Bladeclaw the First.
And who sent you to find me? Like, who sent you on the quest?
I'm just like flipping through my mother's notes of just like random rituals, and it just like comes across Nocturian.
If
It's
I
like
remember
a-
correctly, you just saw him on the road, and he had all the display of Noctarian, and you just
Gotcha.
if I remember correctly,
literally
you
the
decided
first
to follow
person.
him.
Well, no, because
Quite literally the
isn't what
very first person
happens
from Noctarian.
is he
that I came
saw.
across.
Well, he saw Bowie, right? And then he was like, "No, I'm looking for someone who looks like you but is in fancy clothes." Is what happened at the very, very
Yeah.
beginning.
But
Which makes me think that he was looking for me specifically, or is he just looking for an elf that's dressed in Noctarian garb?
He had seen you previously, before any of you got to Brackenvale, and he was looking for you because he lost you at some point.
Oh, okay. So
But
like now, then he was just interested because I look like I'm from the place.
yes, as
Okay.
far as you're aware, and as far as I remember, that was the circumstance.
I didn't know if he was sent at me specifically.
I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't.
And I have no knowledge of your father. However, I am not a natural-born Noctarian, and still am not accepted in some circles.
I'm sure my station would grant me an audience with him. I would just have to be able to get through the gates of Noctarian. I can't quite just walk into the city without any proper like documentation or anything.
Well, subterfuge is something that I specialize in, as well as those I work for. Perhaps I can be of use to you in this manner.
So I'm just kind of following you because, like, we need to go to Nocturne eventually, but we have more pressing matter. It's not really like a rush. Like vampires for immortal, he'll still be there when we
Now,
get there.
as another like point of order, Pondy's quest is like very specific to the white rat, right? Like
Well, I have no idea why Pondy wants me in particular.
I just mean like that's how it was presented at the beginning, is that he's very specifically supposed to bring you to Augie. Or she's very specifically supposed to bring you to Augie.
Yes.
Okay. The pieces are fitting together for me. I thought it was more like what Zethic was looking for was more specific than it is but now it makes more sense to me. Well, I've concluded my I feel good about my truce or my stance with Zethek at this point.
All right. Yeah, you guys make your way to the area, and you start seeing signs. You just see a couple, probably like a 50-yard stretch of trees that just snapped in half, all at the same breakpoint. I mean, and we're talking big trees. We're talking 30 foot tall motherfuckers. With really thick tree trunks, and just snapped. Like they were twigs.
Stench child, perhaps it is time you spoke to the trees.
Pawnee looks around for the biggest non-destroyed tree.
Okay, there's a shrubbery over there.
Shrubbery?
Yeah, just a shrub next to all the broken trees.
So yeah, the shrub survived.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go ahead and plant empathy it. First question, what happened to all your friends? And then I ask, in what direction is the thing that killed all of its friends?
It just, you immediately get the feeling of sadness. And the answer to the question of what killed all your friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big thing. Step on them.
And I'm not able to attain a sense of direction from which way it might be.
The shrubbery is having issues understanding what the word direction means.
I mean, being that large, wouldn't there be footprints, directional, tracks for us?
Maybe. You haven't looked yet.
Alright, well. It's the shrubbery. All I know here is that the big thing came through and stepped on trees.
Made trees
I guess
sad.
I look around for any any tracks to get a sense of direction, since obviously we know it came through here already.
Yeah. Are we has Fenn's ears perked up yet at the
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, waiting for you to jump into the RP. Hello?
Yep. Scouting and tracking.
Yep, nope, go ahead and give me that survival check, Mr. Ranger.
Let's do it. I'm thrilled to be here. Where is my button?
Oh no! What?
Holy fuck!
Hero point? Nobody's used a hero point yet.
How did you do it?
Ben,
do
please.
it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do the thing! I subtract my hero point. Come on, man.
That's still horrific.
Counterpoint. This thing's big enough to step on trees and break them in half. How hard could it be to find its fucking tracks?
Pretty sure every single time I've ever.
Well, don't we want to know what they are? Not
something thoroughly may have rolled terribly.
Abic is absolutely correct. The DC was not that hard, but the one was real bad.
Rolling a natural one is failure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you've encountered lots of these creatures before, and it is very large. And you know exactly which direction it went because it left enormous footprints in the fucking swamp mud, in a direction. These crocodilian footprints are enormous. Probably. Let me double check let me consult my notes.
Oh shit! It's a massive cocoa drill.
Here up here, Wardies, what we
Ben
got
is
is the
wet.
biggest cocoa drill I ever done damn see. We finna about to make the biggest trophy you ever seen.
Yo, it's the CR-83 bristle boar. Paizo had a typo when they released a creature and just added fucking 80 to its level. Or some insane shit.
Check our channel real quick.
I'm trying to do a little napkin math on how big this creature's footprint would be.
I got you. Length.
Length
Yeah.
is it's gonna be approximately 20 feet long and 10 feet tall.
It's 20 feet?
20 feet long.
Is it walking like a
It's gotta be more than
bipedal,
20
or is
feet.
it
20 foot is like a full grown regular sized male alligator.
What? No.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
But is it walking like a humanoid, or is it just a giant crocodile? That's what I like, because if it's 20 feet tall,
No. 10 feet tall.
if it's 10 feet tall, like a normal croc is probably 2 feet tall.
Yeah. So crocodiles, according to Wikipedia. Okay, yeah, 20 feet long bothers me. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope,
the longest one was 20 feet long. 20
Yes.
feet,
Oh,
3
Fucking
inches.
disgustingly big.
Yeah, saltwater crocodiles being the largest, reaching lengths over 23 feet. Okay, so my sizes are off. Okay, it is in game terms of Pathfinder, it is huge. It is 3 squares by 3 squares.
Oof.
So it's
Okay.
probably you're probably right. It's
Oof.
probably closer to 30 to 35 feet long.
What's
It's still probably not much more than 10 or 15 feet tall. But it is enormous.
Oh, he's like a little Chungus crocodile.
Let's just assume his tail is curled up in there, right? So if we're not counting his tail length, he's gonna be like 60.
Like its footprints are like probably 4 feet long. Because I know their feet are not like the.
Yeah, they have
feet
little
for
baby
robots.
feet. Yeah, they have little.
They do, yeah. They
little
So,
baby feet.
so yeah, so like probably like 3 to 4 feet, which is still enormous, considering
If you
that
can
they're
fit
little baby feet.
if the gator's footprint is the size of your palm, you're fucked. Like
Yeah,
that's
no,
full grown.
it's enormous.
I'm keeping
So
my
if
eyes
it's
out for
bigger
fucking
than your
Bengay.
head plus fingers, then it is minimum.
It will be. It is
twice
very
the size. Yeah.
It's enormous.
At minimum, it's so somewhere around 2 to 3. Yeah, so you're looking at something that's somewhere between 40 and 60 feet
Yeah.
long. He big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that
Yeah.
excite Bowie?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Did I yell? You want me to yell the thing again?
I want you to be more excited about like essentially the section that's made for your
I'm
character
excited.
right now.
I'm excited. I'm just also trying not to scream. It is midnight here.
I'm sure it is late. No.
Okay, yeah, it's massive.
It's so big.
We still doing Fraser?
I have just like the worst thoughts in my head right now.
Oh no. First you're ripping.
Okay, so we know I'm big. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at the footprints, right?
Yep.
Should I tell? Can I just? I'll just tell the party how big it is then.
That's fine.
We go 40.
That's fine.
Can we
Oh
kill a
boy!
40-foot croc?
You see
Around
these
here?
you see these footprints down here? We got a 40. This fucker, he must be 40, 45 footer. He's gonna have teeth that we can make into dinner knives.
It's gonna have teeth that are taller than us.
Well, not what?
Certainly not older than you, Bastion.
Oh, taller, not older.
thought you said older. I'm sorry. I'm not trying
To
to
be fair, to
be
be 45
ageist.
feet long, it might be older than I am. I don't exactly age normally.
Yep.
Well, I suppose it's time to hunt down a crocodilio.
Okay. Yeah. You guys will take off in search of the most dangerous game, and we'll pick up there next time. How many sessions have you guys been? 3? Has it been 3?
This is our 7th session.
This is the second session at level
You already
3.
told us it was-
Oh, have
Okay.
we been at 3? I thought you meant how many sessions is it total? Yeah, this is our second session.
No, yeah. How many have been at 3? Okay.
Yeah, because we leveled the 3 before last session.
Yeah. So you guys are still level 3.
Yeah, I'm a level 3 looking to fight a 45-foot long crocodile, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, fam. That's the end of our
about it.
stream here. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what
I'll
happens.
catch you guys next
If we
time.
find Betty White, we might be safe.
It's been fun. I will have this uploaded later, and hopefully we'll be going in like a couple more weeks. My birthday